You can walk within. It doesn't say anything about crawling. So, assuming crawling is not walking, then yeah, you can just crawl out.
Okay, so he's crawling out. There's an AOO as he's just trying to
take
crawl
it with
away.
my
So I
spear.
believe you can crawl as a full round action.
It's a 5 feet per move. You can do 10 feet of crawling.
Okay, so he's
There you go. Here,
AOO.
look at you. You're in speed range. You're in spear range.
right. He's crawling away from you. The AOO is actually in melee range, the first AOO, but he's going to take a second one. He's basically taking 2 AOOs to get around a grease spell, which is an interesting.
But I can only
It's
do
a
one.
decent tactic, actually.
Yep.
I can only do one arrow.
So pick one.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, I'll use my spear.
Okay.
I'm a dick. Plus 8.
So you hit him with the spear when you finally realize he's trying to get away.
Yeah, screw this.
Okay, his AC's 16.
Five's looking at that going,
Wow.
that?
I am like just
Demon! As he's trying to just hobble through. Demon!
I am just doing gold
Swimming
tonight,
through,
guys.
and that was his full round to get out.
Yep. Guy to the north.
A guy to the north is swinging for the fences, and then he's going to run away. AC 14, and then he moves to here.
Ew,
So I'll take my AO. I don't hit.
Ven-Taren.
Ven-Taren is going to walk up to him and whack him.
Okay.
Because
Trudging through the broken, cobbled streets of Valderas. There will be order in your mind.
you have done wrong. 18. It's a miss.
Bang! Oh.
You
He won't
will
be able
not.
to hold up that shield hand for much longer. You pounding.
You
all
are
over
a
it.
coward.
Fi?
Fi. Everybody, just leave that one for a moment. I wish to speak with him. Fi starts casting sleep.
Okay. It's a full round to cast, so you're casting sleep. Icon. Now wait here for a moment. I shall return. Okay, so Icon just basically wanders back out towards the battlefield.
See, this is one of those things. Like Icon is a guy that I would play. He has the person. He's enough personality to be play the heal bot. Okay, I guess I could. I will do it my way. Okay, this is what. All right, here I'm the heal bot.
Eldon.
What the hell are you?
Eldon's running.
Okay.
Yeah.
20 times 4 or 3
Yep.
in your heavy armor. You're not wearing heavy
yes.
armor.
I'm getting my mithril chain.
Okay. Where are you going in a hurry?
Must see where these others have gone. What's with that blue thing?
It is a dragonborn.
Fantastic! We're here to save you, dragon! Don't panic!
I am not panicking.
He seems to be in a sword and shield battle with one of the low Templars. Lan Halfhorn, what are you doing? Fi has asked you to make that guy go to sleep. Or like capture him, you want to talk to him or something like that.
Yep.
Just there with a spear.
Ah! He's trying to climb out of the greasy area.
Just there with, like, threatening. Don't get up.
Help me! He's yelling.
Or
to
I
his
won't
friend.
miss again.
Okay, you moved and then you... What?
Ready in action to smack him if he decides to do something stupid.
Okay. He goes full defense and is standing up. You get a AOO for the standing, and you could take your readied if you think that standing up in melee is stupid.
How much damage does he have? 5? I will knock him to sleep if I hit him. 1d20 plus 8. Hey, fantastic!
Whack! You hit him. You hit him over the top of the head.
You miss.
No, he doesn't have 3 ranks of
Total defense
+4.
+4. Okay.
Minus
Yeah.
four
Minus
for being
+4,
prone.
-4. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you
I
hit.
did not power attack. Oh, it's only +7 damage.
Only +7.
Shit.
Whack! You just whack!
Yeah.
His head cracks off to the side, sort of looking at Fi.
12 damage.
12, 17. Yeah, he falls to the ground.
You can cause brain damage that way.
He's asleep.
That's not sleeping. It's not the same thing.
Face down into your grease bell, on the edge of your grease bell. Ven-Taren.
Ven-Taren is going to beat the Crusader ass
Okay.
to the
The
north.
Crusader go first?
Doesn't the Crusader go first?
Oh
Crusader.
yeah, he's gonna take a swing at you. Fuck off is what he says. AC 22.
Nope, I got a magic shield, bitch.
All right, he'll 5 step around the corner. He's trying to get away from you, and he like attacks, and he's turning around and trying to move away.
I will not. Just walk around the corner, and I'm going to full round. I miss with my and I miss with my her.
Wow, wow. Well, no, that's normal.
It's normal.
Okay,
Yeah.
your Fi's sleep spell goes off.
Well, I can. There's one that I can see, so I'm going to poof it in a way that I don't get the blue guy.
Is there a range to the sleep spell?
I believe
Close
it's
or
100.
medium?
I think it's medium. I will check. I believe it's medium. Might even be long. It's a good one. Except for its whole hit but die limitation that makes it effectively useless come about 5th level. 100 plus 10 feet per level. So 130 feet.
Yeah, you're 90 feet away, so you can get the guy. His will save. These things are. They don't like casters.
This is DC 17 because I'm good with sleep spells. That's shitty. Okay.
It's an 18. Whoa. Oh.
Alright. I will stick to you. Don't make me smite your ass. I don't even know if it'll work.
He's trying to escape!
Look, they're heading towards Hadrian and the others that we saved.
Eldon.
And by we, I mean Palor and I. He says to Eldon as he walks by, giving him a smile, a dreamy smile. Yeah, I guess he just double moves towards the battle. If you feel light at your back, know that it is only the suntan of Icon's power. Lan? Or Eldon, sorry.
He's trying to escape! 19. Nope. With all this cover and soft cover, no.
Yeah. It was actually a pretty good hit. Like, it went off the corner of the building right at the guy's eye level. A little puff of smoke as the bullet goes ringing by. Lan Halfhorn?
I'll put this one to sleep as well!
Running across the cobbles with a charge.
Knowledge, what the fuck is that ugly piece of shit?
Yeah, sure.
Charging, and I'm gonna hit him with my horn.
Okay. You know, you do have unarmed strikes, right?
Yeah, but this is funnier.
Okay, sure.
Natural one on that knowledge, what the hell is that?
Some sort of tiefling.
Let's see.
He's simply a wretched one, says Icon.
He looks cursed.
That he is.
Is he with you?
Oh, was that your attack roll? Oh no, that was
That was my knowledge.
17. What's this guy's AC?
20.
Oh man.
There will
Come
be no
on.
escape, says Hadrian as he comes around the corner.
With,
Bortho,
like,
Bortho with a spear, Aravashniel sticking his wand in a direction that's just a little bit off from
just a little bit to the side.
Whoa,
Ah!
crazy man.
Kruger on his dog. He's swinging like a normal sling.
Otis on the top.
It appears fate is against you.
I
Yeah,
think we should switch their names.
Otis on Kruger, and then Hadrian fires a gun which hits the guy doing
Touch and see if I got you, bitch.
D8+2 or something like that. 5 damage, drops him.
The sloggy low-level fights of armored fighters.
Yeah, exactly.
Lots of clang-a-bang-a clang.
When the dust from his strange weapon subsides, you are looking at an inquisitor and a strange motley band behind him. They seem to know each other though. Like the horned guy sort of like puts up his spear, and then the icon's just smiling at everyone. His hands raised high in victory. We have done much good here today, Pelor and I. We've rescued 2 children and one of the Elysian virgins. Look, I did not realize the Elysians had a temple here. What a wonderful sight. Don't let Icon go inside, please. He's not going to like the demon art.
Icon, the temple has been closed for repairs, and we should... I need to know what it says. That might be clues. He's got the... he's conflicted. Perhaps you should take the Virgin with Vashniel and Hadrian can take a look at the temple. Is Hadrian alright?
Give me a diplomacy check as you're trying to convince Icon not to go into the holy ground of his own religion.
I like how you phrase out the whole premise. The whole thing right there. While you do the thing that ain't gonna work, son. 17! Haha!
Yes. Bask in the glory that is Pelor.
Hadrian, we need you.
He's looking up at all the like the caryatids that are kind of like lining the building. He's smiling at them like they're real. Oh. And while I'm gone, do get the name of our new blue friend here. His silvery scales doth glimmer in the sun.
I am Ven-Taren Zeron Novanda. I am a member of the Ardent Order. I thank you for your assistance.
Ardent Order. You're not... Hadrian. You're a knight, then?
Yes. You are
It's a great pleasure to meet you, my
an
friend.
inquisitor of some sort.
Yeah. I'm Knight Inquisitor Hadrian of Monte Plata.
I recognize the Crusader the Crusader markings on the little one.
Tell me, Lord Horan, is he still alive?
I don't know. Just bend over, pick up this guy's foot, and start dragging him away.
What about any of the high priests of the temple, or of either Haronius or St. Clydewell?
I don't know.
The second or third Inquisitor?
I don't know.
Surely they can't all be dead?
The demons took this place. They are retreating. We don't know why. Perhaps they have perverted enough of our numbers that it does not matter if they stay. Boyo McJobberpants over here should be waking up about now.
Oh, right, you're dragging them all back.
Yep.
Oh, I think he's still blind for a while, though.
Yep.
Fine. Harold. Man.
You are alone.
That one's waking. I can put him to sleep.
Inquisitor, you should look for signs of
This is a temple.
taint.
You notice he walks in. He walks up the steps a little bit, and then you hear him stopping to walk. There's a quick mutter of prayer to St. Petros.
Vi's gonna go peek. He's gonna peek.
Okay. Hadrian was making some sort of sign to St. Petros.
I don't care. That's not what I'm peeking on.
Nina's trying to cover one of your eyes while you're going in.
She's trying to like wipe her off, like wipe the tattoo.
Oh goodness, they somebody took bodies apart and made a profane altar out of the altar towards Palor. And instead of a rising sun with like glittering artwork and kind of radiating around it, they stuck a collection of skulls with a really big skull, still glistening with flesh and blood from the bodies that they ripped them out of. And then they placed bones in this nice mosaic kind of all around it with weird hands coming out of the starbursts. And then sort of left the entrails kind of in piles all around it. And then the intestines have been woven into what can be described as a carpet. Kind of like a twirling carpet with a bunch of twirls all around the ground with skulls sitting in the center of the twirls. All the benches have been kind of piled unceremoniously up into a corner, where there's a bunch of clothing from the priests and things that have been dropped. It does look like in the struggle between the Crusaders and maybe the woman that there was another woman. She is dead. It looks like somebody plunged a sword down through her throat into her body. And it looked like the Low Crusaders were also gathering up golden holy symbols. Because there's an open bag that's partially spilled with, like, holy... The pitiful remnants of holy symbols from, you know, maybe half a dozen that were left behind. Hadrian's just gawking at that.
Fi is going to let Nina cover his eyes.
Okay. We just want to fight the demons. The old hag. She knew about stuff. She told us the old ways.
Which old hag?
I don't know, she's wandering around here somewhere.
What is her name?
The old hag. Give me a second. My eyes. I can't see.
I can't see either.
I don't know, the old hag. The owl, I think she's called.
The owl. The owl.
Yeah.
What did the owl tell you?
That-
Precisely.
That it was time for the old ways. That virgins, their blood, it's holy and harms demons. We were just doing the gods' work.
You are gullible and broken.
My eyes. He's rubbing them a little bit, and eventually he stops complaining about his eyes. He's just sort of on all fours. You're
How
the one
many?
who travels with demons. He's glancing up at Lan.
How many did you kill?
Me? I didn't kill any.
I don't believe you.
Gregor killed one woman. One virgin for Blade, we figured. This guy didn't have an icky sword. Yeah.
No.
It was this dude that did.
Lan's gonna go and start coup de grace.
Oh.
Yeah, he's checking their swords.
Yeah, this guy
Bloody?
has a bloodied sword. Yep.
He's coup de grace. He's actually putting the sword in the way that they killed them.
Okay.
You deserve no better. Does this guy have a sword like that?
No, he's got a long sword, but it's not covered in blood.
Let him bleed out then. How about these fellas?
Nope.
Alright, let him bleed then.
Doesn't look like anyone is helping them. Let's just see. This guy ends up bleeding out. Guy to the north. Eventually stabilizes. I guess these guys-
Explain to me why in this time of crisis I should let you live.
I can fight. It's all I want to do. We heard about the wise owl. She's telling people what to do.
You will take us to this wise owl.
She lives around here somewhere. I think she lives in the jumble.
You will take us to the jumble.
It's right over there. He's talking about a collection of really small buildings and shops. It used to be a market that it kind of became permanent, and it's a southern market slash. I wouldn't call it like a slum. I just wouldn't say that terribly rich people live there. It's like what happens to an area when you allow stalls to become permanent, and then people live next to their stalls, and then, fast forward 10, 20 years, and you've got this dangerous marketplace.
Okay, it says in... is it on map?
Yep.
Okay.
We'll call it the jumble market. Just making up things, and then
Yep.
we'll we'll put a dot on the map or a label for the shrine of the shrine of the lilies and virgins.
Shrine of the ladies.
Yep. And we'll move that. Make it this brown building. I know this gray building right here looks appropriate. You don't want to face her. We heard that she can defend herself, the old owl.
So you prey on maidens at some temple.
Ain't no temple in there. Look. The demons have hit all the temples. The holy blood. The holy blood is our weapon. We gotta use it. Dire times require dire measures.
Holy water is what hurts demons. Like in Swat a Child.
Yep. It's not what the owl said. The old woman.
The owl is wrong. She spreads falsehood.
That woman sounds evil. Look at what she've made you do.
We'll detect evil. I don't think any of these people would pop up.
Just double check the spell.
I think they have to be 5 hit dice. Basically, if I can detect a random jobber who detects as evil, I watch out because he'll beat my ass. Oh god!
Yeah, none of these Crusaders that are still alive are radiating evil. However, you do catch a glance of faint evil coming from the temple.
I guess we're gonna take the. How much of a Crusader's gear is given to them by the state or the city or the whatever?
They, in good times, are provided with a stipend, a yearly stipend. They are given free lodging.
But they buy their own armor and weapons?
They do, however, they probably get some sort of bonus for actually hunting tieflings and half-demons and cambions and that sort of thing. So, in a way, free lodging allows them to free up their funds for their weapons. So, it's not a really easy answer, but a lot of them pour basically their entire savings into weapons that
the demon bounty, the demon bounty thing that was being mentioned by not you were busy sleeping. That one, he points at one of the guys over.
Yeah.
What was he talking about?
If you can verify the death of demons and bring back proof, or have a high crusader or a inquisitor vouch for you, you can receive boons as well as funds from the crusader's chest. Says Adrian. Basically, just describing is if you do go out and kill demons, they will pay you. This may also be extended to witches and other things.
So
Many Crusaders have badges for slaying demons. Some have slain greater demons and have badges that only a few have ever been awarded.
Now,
Do not worry. I will vouch for you if there is still a Crusader's chest remaining.
oh no, I'm just wondering. So Ven-Taren is or is not technically a Crusader?
No, he is. It's just that
He is?
he,
Yep.
as joining
He
the
has
Crusade,
different duty.
he then was given special noble type duties to guard.
Special noble duty. Yabo. What would be the normal thing to do with people being bad on, like,
Well, they're not demon worshippers, so
no?
you'd probably hand them over to the city guard.
Well, that's not happening.
You give them to Crusaders who'd eventually take them away. Like, they'd probably be put into prison for attacking a temple.
we don't have the resources for any of those solutions.
No, there's it's a lawful good city, so there is some process to this.
There's
whole
a
thing.
process that we can't false.
For something as serious as this, as murdering priests. They'd be lucky to live.
Yeah.
Maybe the actual guy who did it would die, and then the others may work in the mines for 30 years.
Inquisitor.
Yeah.
These men have done wrong.
Yeah, I know. I've been thinking of that. I'd bring them back to the Tower of the Legatine Inquisition, the Cathedral of St. Clydewell, but I can't see it from here. I don't know how much of it's left, how many Inquisitors there are left. They'd be interrogated more about this owl woman, and we'd get to the bottom of it. We'd then dispatch as many Inquisitors as we needed to bring her to justice. He's just looking around the city like there's nobody here but you in the
There
streets.
aren't enough Inquisitors. There aren't enough people. We are running out of warm bloods.
He chuckles a little bit at that. Still, we can't spare those with a reputation for doing the things that they did inside.
I don't think that they did that. Their hands would be covered in lots and lots of blood.
They are nowhere near dirty enough to have done the majority of what's in there. They don't look like the knitting type.
So they came here afterwards to pick on the survivors.
They are horrible. Did you say all temples? As Fide has this look of
That's the rumor. We don't know of any that still stand. You gotta take the holy stuff to use against the demons. Gotta take what's left so you can survive. I hear the Jumble's organizing. They got lots of survivors over there who look after themselves. I wouldn't go in there if you're not looking for a fight.
We need to get to the tower. I say we. I assume you are.
Yes, the Tower of the Legatine Inquisition. There are undercells. There may be some survivors.
No, not that tower. The Wizard Tower. The invisible one. It was attacked by a whale. Sort of.
Everyone's looking at you like you're insane.
It is difficult to describe.
What, you didn't see the whale? Big fish. It fell out of the big vortex or whatever they're calling it. There still is huge, like, circular storm above the city. It's not as bad as it was during the few days, but there's still a generally circular storm right above the city. It's moved off a little bit. It's like it's drifted off to the south against the east-west winds, if anyone has knowledge nature. But
yes. Yes. Fi has knowledge nature.
the funnel storm is moving towards the capital of Monte Plata.
Does Fi know of a wizard tower that would be invisible in the city?
Give me a knowledge arcana.
Or is he just some... Did he get hit in the head like some of these other martial types? 33.
You always thought it was rumor. You never saw it. In fact, you didn't know where it would be. But there is a magical place called the Tower Indivisible. That apparently some archmages erected a long time ago. It's been rumored to be in the vicinity of Valderas, but no one's ever, like... Okay, fine.
That tower...
With a 33, you've heard of stories because there's an interesting kind of like esoteric subtopic of magic about wizards who could make spells become living things.
Might be the tower where they're trying to create life through spell, but not other life, like actual creation of life, not just bringing the soul back, but creating the thing that would be...
Like the living magic missile, or the living burning hands, or the living...
There was a story about a person who wanted to make a living fireball, just walked around going, I'm a fireball. It's kind of a horrible thing. Fireballs.
This all sounds like nonsense. No, the whale came out of the storm, and it flew around and hit something. And it's been just kind of shooting off energy. It's way the fuck in the middle city.
Fi is going to levitate.
Okay.
Up. What do I see?
I will plop a token down. I've got actually a full map for this if you guys decide that this is where you want to go adventure. But it looks like...
I kind of want to go to my house where there's a temple.
Yeah, it's probably going to do.
There's a shrine. It might not be enough to be considered a temple, but this was called shrine.
All right, so there is a, 160-foot tall structure that is slightly flickering, kind of visible, and then slowly pulsing invisible. It is half a city away, and it looks like this. And Fi recognizes the sketch of the Tower Indivisible.
Okay. Oh. That's cool.
You should recognize it from Lord of the Rings, but...
Yep.
And it's just like flickering with magic, and then it slowly pulses invisible and flickers again. It's why the neighborhood is called Dead Birds, says the Crusader.
I can see it.
Wasn't there a few days ago?
No, it was there. You just couldn't see it. That's how protections work. Unless the whole building moves, that would be interesting. Although it would be a terrible time to move here. Or the perfect time to move here. How long between it appearing and the thing about saying the demons retreated was it?
Most of the horrible stuff had been over. It was near the end of the fighting.
Most of the atrocities had already taken place. Are you okay? Never better. If you count being horribly emotionally scarred.
Okay. Give me a spot check or a perception check while you're up there.
Okay.
You like floated up on this cloud of
Yep.
on this pillar of clouds.
With this nice big look at me pillar.
Yep.
Alright. 26.
Okay, you get a good view of the surrounding over the walls, and I'm going to unfog a big portion of the city.
Okay.
There's a swath of destruction, 3 major rifts.
I'm just looking at the manor is kind of in the middle of a...
Yeah, in the Assyrian manor, you're like, I don't think that's standing anymore. You're not even sure if the librarian's standing. It looks like it's on the edge of...
collapse.
Edge of collapse, if not in the big rift. You see the jumble market. The jumble market looks relatively untouched. In fact, you saw some people standing on the roofs of the jumble market, like with crossbows and bows and things. And some of the causeways into the jumble market look like they've all been barricaded. Like people are busy.
There is certainly problems in the jumbles. Yeah, there's certainly problems in the jumbles.
You guys had picked your way along the edges, kind of looking for, trying to get your bearings.
We kind of went
on the
around
streets. Yeah.
We need to get through. That owl's no good. This is no good. We need to go faster though. Fast. How would you deal with this? Does anybody have any
Sling to the
suggestions
head.
on how we deal with a bunch of people who obviously need time to reconsider their life decisions? Sir, you would definitely have a voice in this conversation.
Come along now, children. Children of light and dawn, now that you've been blessed. A council without the icon. Do not worry.
Children! The children don't want to see the temple right now, right, lady?
My name is Grace.
Yes.
No, the temple has been defiled.
Just looked to Icon.
Yes, she has told me, and I have promised that once Palor himself grants such a wonderful cleansing prayer to me, don't worry, my prayers will eventually reach his ears, that I shall return and cleanse this place. And when Icon wins this war, we shall build a great temple of light here, to remind them.
Children.
They're holding hands and kind of clutching onto the skirt of
Did
Grace.
we ask them about their parents yet, or has that already been? Was that discovered? I don't want to ask them twice if we already know the answer.
Ah, these two orphan children have been wandering the streets for days, trying to find food that has not spoiled.
All right.
Apparently, they are like rabid dogs here in the city. Yes.
You're approaching horrible. You know, it's
He swats one of their hands away as they're reaching in towards like one of his pockets, and he reaches out. Now, what have I taught you?
Praise be to the light of Palor and hope. Yeah, praise be.
And he gives them a wafer.
that's not how it. It's not how it's supposed to work.
From mine hand to their belly.
Hearts, minds, and bellies, I suppose.
Grace just looks too distraught. She doesn't want to be anywhere near these men.
All right. So look at her.
He glances.
People like her are your only hope to survive. For your species' hope to survive. You are to protect them.
Okay, give me a diplomacy check. You can add 2.
Yay! This is what we do. 21!
Okay, if you say so. Gregor did the killing. She looks blanched. It was the owl lady. She gave us those ideas.
Now it's time to work off your debt. Check to see if any of your comrades still breathe.
That's a bit too lenient, says Hadrian.
We need warm bodies. There is fighting to do. Although he'll stand there firm for a moment, unless there's like everybody's turning on him, because he really doesn't know anybody here.
No, Hadrian's leaning against the wall of the defiled temple. He looks like he's deferring to you, though. There may be you realize they may be inverse racist, a particularist, some sort of ist.
There's an ism going on.
Yeah, there's an ism going on. Yeah, you are indirect descendant of the sovereigns. Does that make you de facto leader? This thought really troubles you.
No. People are supposed to tell me what to do.
Right. But you are the dragon amongst men. I don't have the means of bringing them all the way back. We're likely going to have to fight all the way back. But
I'm ready.
I will not let them go around and prey upon the weak. And make the demons stronger.
Right. we're gonna channel positive energy. For D6. 1.
Okay, you stabilize a bunch of Crusaders, and you heal that guy a bit. Eventually his sight returns, and he's just sort of staying on the ground. He's sitting on the ground, defeated.
Alright. Icon of Palo.
Yes, my friend, you pray.
I pray to Bahamut and seek peace in this land. May I ask your assistance and your compassion?
I
These
do not
men-
think that these men are deserving of Icon's grace.
What they've done is great. Is grave. Look.
It is the decision for you and Palo.
Yes, but what? What guarantee do you have that they will not continue to do what they did before? Go back and kill innocents. Anything like that happen would be on your head, though.
The time now is not clear. The line between innocent perpetrator, victim, savage, demon, and holy man, they have become somewhat blurred.
On Solaria, we would have cast such evil into the sun. But here, it is much darker. And the light, it must shine brighter to peel away the shadows, to reveal the dirt in which all of you wretched beings squirm.
I do feel kind of squirmy right now.
What a dick.
He's like, he's got a pitiful look on his face, like he pities all of you, pities these men.
The
one that committed the crime, the heinous act, lay dead over there in a pool of his own filth. He shall be forgotten, and his soul shall be judged. As for these men, he glances back towards Grace. They are not beyond redemption. So if we swear to do good, we live, says the Crusader.
you need to do good to live.
Okay, he nods.
You will remember this time. You will remember her face. You have been given a second chance.
He's nodding. Enough blood has been spilled here. I agree. I agree. Sense motive?
Noted, huh?
Paladin! Do-do-do-do. Ha! 8.
Shit.
5, 24.
Well, of course he's saying it to save his own skin.
Mm-hmm.
Time will tell, though. You're not too sure about the others that are lying there unconscious who haven't heard a word of what went on.
Yep. Perhaps we should put a little something in
Hadrian's all dragged the other guys over to the wall. Drags the two bodies over here. He gets Land to help him out, I guess.
I have an idea.
This guy just kind of backs away to the edge of the wall and is just sitting there.
Fi is going to begin tattooing.
Okay. What is that? A mark of justice? Says Adrian with a really hopeful...
No, but what he's pulling out his kit, he's getting this needle, the little needle hammer thing, and the switch. What do you want it to say?
We have brands for these things. I believe he can...
Your brand doesn't last very long.
No. But I can do it on the first one, and you can make it stay, right?
For sure.
Okay. So what do you think he should brand them as? Like, pick a word.
It's
Tested? Or...
a redeemer.
Redeemer. Sure, Redeemer's a good word.
It'll be on the middle of his forehead so all can see.
Perfect.
Okay, he makes the actually celestial symbol for redemption, but meaning redeemer.
Okay.
It'll be hard to cover up.
I will tattoo I'll use it as a pattern for the first one.
Yep. Okay, so you tattoo these three guys' foreheads. That's awesome.
At a minimum,
good.
if we meet these guys again and we have to beat their asses, we will know who they are.
What are you... Oh, this guy doesn't... He was trying to ask, what are you doing, but didn't want to... Didn't want to bring attention to himself, he realized.
No.
Are you going to tattoo the other guy?
So, were you the one in charge now? Is that how... I wasn't quite following what was all going on. As I was trying to prevent myself from puking in my own mouth from the horrible scenes that are inside the temple.
Icon's listening to you when you say that. Remove your coif, says Adrian. Pulls back his chain shirt. Like the coif of the chain shirt.
Alright,
Don't struggle. He takes out his gun
still.
and just points it at him.
This might sting a little, although it should be alright on the forehead. If you wiggle, it won't look neat.
I know you.
Well, he's talking to me?
Yeah.
Okay. Like,
I have no idea who you are.
You work with that tiefling Six Fingers. I got one of his tattoos before. I won't flinch, is what he says.
Good then.
He's trying to act brave.
I'm going to give him the tattoo of Redeemer,
Yep.
and he's going to get some cool flames.